Hi guys! I know it's crazy, 2 videos in like 2 days. I think the reason why I haven't posted much lately is because I discussed in sort of a vloggy update video I did a while ago. I'm living with my boyfriend and we're renting in a share house, but we've got 2 rooms and they're both just single bedrooms, and one we use as sort of a study television room and the other one is our bedroom. So we're generally in quite small spaces together, and it feels weird making videos when there's someone else in the room with you. So he's just gone back to uni and he has got some night classes a couple times a week. So I've sort of been, had sort of time on my own again, which has been nice. And I've sort of decided I've wanted to start making videos. So apparently I missed it because it's been the first thing I sort of thought I'd start doing as soon as I had time to myself again. So hopefully there'll be a lot more videos in the future. I'm going to share with you, if you don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you might not know, but I've suddenly become very much re-obsessed with my nails and nail polish. So I've started discovering a lot of indie brands as well. In the past, the only indie brand I was sort of aware of was Cult Nails, and I did do a review on some of their polishes a couple of years ago now. And I've finally sort of discovered there's a lot more really good indie brands than I realised. So I've spent the last probably month and a half or so buying ridiculous amounts of indie nail polishes. So I wanted to share with you one of my favourites that I've discovered, and I've made two orders with them in the last few weeks or last month or so. So I wanted to share with you some of my favourites that I've worn from them so far. And the brand is Glam Polish, and they are an Australian brand. Here's what their little logo looks like. There's actually quite a few really good Australian brands out there. There's Femme Fatale Cosmetics, there's Lily Pad Lacquer, Shades of Phoenix. There's others as well, but it's really exciting to be able to buy good things and not have to pay heaps for shipping because they're local and it's great. But I just wanted to mainly talk about Glam Polish in this because I could totally rave about all of them for hours and hours and hours. So I thought I'd sort of cut it down into a sort of a slightly more bite-sized and just talk about one brand for now. So as I said, I've made a couple of orders for Glam Polish, and so far I've worn 4 of the polishes that I've bought, so I'm going to mainly talk about those, and I've just realised that I left one of them. I have 6 full size and 1 little mini that I received. So the first order that I placed with Glam Polish was actually because the owner runs a subscription box. Well, it's not really a subscription box because you only buy one at a time, but it happens monthly, called What's Indie Box, and you get 5 independent nail polishes from 5 different companies, and they offer one every month. So I made my first order. When I made my first order for that, I was also able to order directly from Glam Polish's collection as well and save on shipping. So I ordered this as my first polish. It's called Blibber Blubber. And it's just a white base with heaps and heaps of neon glitters in it of all different sizes and shapes. Unfortunately, the label on this one's rubbed off because I tend to take them... I paint my nails at night and then it's too dark to take any photos in natural light, obviously. So I tend to take them to work and take little swatchy photos from my office because we've got nice big ceiling to floor windows to get natural light. So this stayed in my bag for a couple of days and the label wore off completely, which is a bit of a shame. But this is awesome, and I won't be able to do it justice on my nails at the moment, so I'll just insert a picture from when I used it. I really liked the way this went on. Because of the glitters, it is awkward to try and get off, as it is with any glitter polish. You do have to fish a little bit to get some of the bigger pieces, but I find it quite useful to wipe some of the polish onto a piece of paper, so then you can pick up individual glitters. And as you can see, they do collect in certain parts of the polish, so I find I have to sort of leave it upside down for a little while before I use it. But I was happy with how this applied. I thought, you know, sometimes you see these amazing swatches from basically professional swatches, and then when you try and apply something yourself, it looks nothing like it looked in their amazing photos. But I was really happy with the way this turned out. I then made my second order on Glam polish, and I think I actually received these beforehand or very close to the time when I received Blibber Blubber, but I actually ordered 3 things, but I actually received 4. So it's really funny. I was looking at ordering 4 things to start with, and I eventually took the 4th one off because I was umming and ahhing. I thought, no, Alison, 3's enough. But funnily enough, the 4th one I received for free was the one that I'd been umming and ahhing about getting. So I haven't tried this one on yet. It's called Secret Garden, and it's a sort of a layering polish. So you'd wear it on top, and it's kind of similar to Blibber Blubber in terms of the large neon glitters it has in it. But I'm excited to give this a try, and it was very fortuitous that I got this as a free polish when it was one that I was looking to order anyway. But anyway, the next polishes that I got, and I love this one, this one's called Bubbleberry. And as you can see, it's quite a bright pink base, and it has heaps of glitter in it, smaller and larger ones, like circle ones. And once again, these ones sink to the bottom, and you have to sort of sit it upside down for a while and fish out and things like that. But once you get it on the nails, it looks really nice, and I'll insert a picture as well. So I think this will be good as maybe using as an accent nail, because I can't see myself wearing this to work. It's just a bit too girly for me. I love the way it looks, but maybe just using one as an accent nail and maybe having a slightly less out there colour for the rest of the nails. This one I actually did wear to work, so I don't really understand my brain, because this one's pretty out there as well. This one's called Indigo. And it's a purple base with blue and pink glitters all the way through it. It's got smaller and larger glitters through it, as you can probably see. Unfortunately, I didn't get a good swatch of this before it started chipping. So I'm not sure if that could be my nails more than the polish, but I'll insert a picture here anyway. I just love the density of the glitters in this one. Like when you've got it on the nail, it looks basically as though you've just got glitter on your nails. It's just really dense and just looks really awesome, and I loved the way that this looked. The last one, which I have worn so far, is Neon Nubs, and this was a collaboration nail polish with a nail blogger called 10 Little Nubs, and I will try to remember to put a link to her blog in the description box. That's what it's called. So it's a sort of a baby blue base, and it has I think it has pink stars. Yes, it has pink stars, and it has green and blue, large blue and green glitters, and it also has light pink and green glitters, and then it also has like little pink micro pieces as well. I don't know if you really call all of them glitters if they're not glittery. Like a lot of these ones that I've been showing, like Neon Nubs and this one, they're not shiny glitters, so they're matte glitters, I guess you call them. I'm not up with the nail lingo as yet, but I will once again insert a picture. And I just liked the way this looked. It was really sweet and a little bit more awkward trying to get the pieces that you want, because I guess there's not necessarily as many colours, if you know what I mean, so you can kind of tell when you're missing colours from a nail. But if you have the patience, I mean, obviously you can fish out the pieces that you want for each nail. The last one I have, I got in my What's Indie box, and I haven't actually worn this one as yet. It is called Little Miss Naughty, And as you can see, it was a limited edition, just sold as part of the subscription box. So it's a purple base, and it has a bunch of different glitters in there, like green and pink and silver, and then it has smaller micro sort of glitter in there as well, but most of it's square glitter, which is a little bit different. I like that. I haven't applied it as yet, but I'll definitely put a picture up on Instagram once I have done so. And the last one I received is just a little mini sample of their polish called Vegas Baby, which is once again another topper polish. It's not something I would gravitate towards. It seems a little bit like there's a bit of everything. There's not really any rhyme or reason to the things, and I guess that's Vegas really. It's over the top and, you know, a bit overwhelming, so maybe that's what they're going for, in which case they're very clever. And I just wanted to lastly talk about my current manicure because I'm obsessed with it. It's not quite as polished as I would have liked it to look, but it was my first time trying to use the dotter. I basically just used a dotting tool. I think I used one slightly bigger than this, but I used a silver base, and I used one by the brand Ulta 3, which is a brand you can get at chemists in Australia. It's called Glam. They're only $2 each, and they're pretty good. So, you know, for $2, if it lasts for more than a day, I think you'd be pretty happy. I then dotted in larger and smaller dots with a white, and I think I used the Sinful Colours white. I think it's Snow as White, I think. And then I actually bought all these, well, most of these on eBay because I had this in plan, what I wanted to do, or had it in my mind. So I actually made a big order, and I believe this was part of the summer collection last year from China Glaze. So I ordered 6. I think I got them all for about $50, so including shipping. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I used Orange You Hot, Sunkissed, Hang 10 Toes, and with the Lifeguard, and Splish Splash. And I also used, I already had this one in my collection, Turned Up Turquoise. I originally also ordered this with the batch, thinking it was going to be more purple, called Beach Cruiser, but these two actually ended up being really, really similar. So the swatches I found online were really misleading. So I was really just quite disappointed with that because I haven't actually tried them on the fingers like side to side, so I'm not sure. They could be more obviously different when they're on the nail. But anyway, I really wanted sort of a magenta purple colour to be like a transition between a pink and blue. So I decided to go to Priceline, and I found the perfect colour in their sale section, like one of the bins trying to get rid of colours. And it is, I don't think it has a name, but it's by Australis. It's not coming up really the way it is. It's more purple in real life, but I used it sort of like on that finger as a transition colour. So really pleased with that. And I don't ever want to take it off. But anyway, that is my rave, I guess, about Glam polish, and they keep releasing collections all the time, and I just want to buy them all. But I'm trying not to buy as many polishes until I at least try everything that I already own. Although I did make an order the other day for some Ozotic, I'm not too sure, polishes, because there's a particular nail design I want to try with those as well. So we'll see how I go in trying not to buy more polishes, but I'll definitely share more of the polishes that I've purchased with you very soon. And if you guys have some favourite indie brands, I would love to hear them below, and especially any particular shades that you guys really like. As you can see, I'm really into sort of glittery, rainbowy, over-the-top things that completely are not work appropriate, but I wear them to work anyway. So yeah, I hope you are all well, and I hope that I will be back soon to see you all again. All right, bye.